So go figure. We're on Hirschfelden again already. Did not intend on coming back to this map until European Rapids were fixed, but they might have been. I'm not really sure what's going on with them, but we're going to go past one of the burrows and see what's going on. And then we're going to run around the fields and look for fox. Just look for feed zones, and maybe we can get a big male. I've talked about it some, I think just in streams. I don't know that I mentioned it in a video anywhere. But I did shoot a troll legendary fox back when I was doing like a bunch of Hirschfelden missions, so maybe that's respawn. We'll go and check that area as well. But how's everybody's Monday going? Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day. First time in a stream? I'm glad you can make it, dude. Should be interesting. Hirschfelden streams tend to be a little bit different than other streams. It's either like just crazy stuff going on or more chat banter and stuff because there's less animals than other maps. You never know what's going to happen really, but they're usually fun. Gonna get a nice fox? I mean, I'd like to. A gold rare, male obviously, or a diamond would be fantastic. They have vacuums in them? What? Alright, well, I've got burrows right up here, I can tell by the vast amount of hunting pressure, so we'll take it slow and see what the heck you're talking about. What WMU? I'm in 2E. That's about as much as I tend to mention there. What's up, Psycho? Is there a Cape Buffalo stronger or harder to kill than European bison? I think it's pretty much the same. Carson, thanks for the super chat. Welcome back, man. Hope you're having a good Monday. I think we took probably a not so good path to spot these guys. I don't see any bunnies. I like the albino fox. I just saw, I think it was Lady Legend got one. They are very cool. Would love to get one of those. I've had melanistic and I've had piebald. I've never had an albino. Literally just got a 267.5 fallow deer beating my old PB. I think 267 or 270, something like that's about where mine is. That's not bad, man. I see no bunnies in these burrows, so we'll kind of just keep on moving, but probably we'll just go that way. I don't really know where I want to go. Like, my red fox knowledge on this map is not that great, but I do know they feed 3 to 7 a.m. and they should be kind of more visible till 7, and then I think we're gonna do two runs from 5 to 7 a.m. That'll take us about an hour total. And then we're going to go to Yukon for the second hour and just keep on looking for fox and maybe wolves and whatever else is out there. I'll just combine 2 words, don't mind me. How do you get the fast reload? That would be in your perks. Handguns, and then it's this top one up here, lightning hands. Decreases reload time of all weapons. It's actually quite useful, especially for, you know, quick follow-up shots. If you're using something, say, like the 7mm or the 338 that's a single shot, you're not necessarily still shooting the animal when it's sitting still. But if you need that follow-up, you know, they haven't run as far. They're still a little closer, a little easier to make that follow-up. So I actually think it's quite useful to have that. This is a Hirschfelden hunt, so we should probably attempt to shoot things when we get the chance. I don't like when it's doing that too much. Just have fun. Thanks for the super chat. I am having a good day, man. Hope you are as well. That was very loud. Shut up blonde line without knowing. They're not the most obvious thing, man. They're not, if you don't know what you're looking for, you can pretty easily miss it, especially females. Rabbits fixed? I don't know. We're gonna try to find out during this stream. You'd say fox is the rarest diamond? I don't know. I think fox, jackal, coyote. Some people would say European hare. There's a lot that are quite rare. I don't know what I'd say the most rare is. The best gun for fox? I would just go with the 243. You know, the starting weapon. But I also have with me the 45 air gun today. So quite often, especially in rest zones, you'll see 2 red fox pretty much side by side. And I'm thinking, if we can take advantage of the air gun, we can just get twice the respawns. Now, it's almost always a male and a female, but why not, you know, take out the female as well if it'll hang around. get some bonus respawns. Killed a 9-point in real life on Saturday. That's pretty much what I'm attempting to do. So maybe I can steal some good luck from you. But that's awesome, man. You'd think rabbits were fixed. So I didn't see any update today, but I also slept in much later than normal because I'm gonna be hunting all day tomorrow. It's supposed to snow, and I'm like super excited. I really like hope for maybe an inch of snow, like a good coating, help you see a lot further. Because that area that I'm sitting in, there's this spot around 9 a.m. like there's like several patches of hemlocks down in there, but the far one around 9, the sun hits it perfectly where I can see movement back in there, and I always do. Like around 9 o'clock, I always catch deer moving back in there, and I would think that they're probably just consistently moving in there, and I can just see them because of the sunlight at 9, so a little bit of snow would really help me spot those kind of things, so I'm excited for it. But anyway, point is, slept in to have extra sleeps for tomorrow, and I have no idea what happened for updates. What's up, Ragnar? Long time since I managed to catch a stream. I'm glad you can make it to this one, dude. Hope Billy's here to see the airgun shooting. I'm hoping to get some use out of it today. We'll see what kind of situations we find ourselves in. I think so, Psycho. I'll check again, but last I saw it is. Weather says... Oh, I guess you're just not gonna show me the thing? Why did it... What is different about my weather app today that it's not showing me the 10-day? Okay, that's fine. I guess we'll just not have that. Cool. Well, never mind. It was supposed to snow at some point tomorrow. If it does, then I'm gonna be sad. But we're getting down... Friday is the last day, so... Kinda gotta be out, regardless of whether it snows or not. Got a 111 scoring mountain goat. There you go. Not too bad. Rabbits are fixed on PC. They're getting fixed on console later this week. Okay. Makes sense. Then we'll probably try to drop by some of the burrow locations, which, to be fair, many of which I don't know because I've not really hunted them, but maybe that's how we'll chase red fox. If they're fixed, we'll just kind of drop by those areas. Mikhail, I know I've said your name before. Is that close? I think so. Best loadout for Hirschfelden. Alright, so usually I run 300, M1, 243, and 22. And the 22 is like if I go past one of my goose spots and like a level 5 or a rare happens to spook. Oh. So they do... I guess we found one here. They do actually have warning calls as well. Anyway, yeah, that's usually what I run. But because I am looking to potentially shoot some fox with the airgun, I've got that today in just a 7mm. Also, I guess the 22 is useful for European rabbits now that they're a thing. But if that was a warning call, I don't assume they spooked. I mean, rabbits are... They're that weird type of species where they will actually warning call and then immediately flee. But we'll see. I'm curious how this is going to work. Landon, thank you as well, dude. Do you consider yourself the best Call of the Wild player? I think there's a lot of different metrics you could say someone's like the best to Call of the Wild. I don't think I'm the best shot. I don't think I have the most knowledge about the game. We're getting all kinds of warning thumps now. That's probably not good. But I don't know. I think I am a decent shot and know a lot about the game. It would feel weird to call myself the best anyway. I still hear little footsteps. Where are you hiding? They must be down below that little bit of a hill. There's one just hiding in there. They're so tiny. Such small little bunnies. I would just like to spot a male. If we can kill one male, I'll be happy. They're just... Hi. They're so tiny. They hide so easily. Ooh, got a melanistic whitetail last night. Was that a buck? That would be quite cool if it was. we could maybe consider such things bottom boy. Psycho is in fact the best Call of the Wild player. He's the best shot. There's a clip on his Twitch of a werewolf in Classic, and it really demonstrates his shooting skill when an animal's on the move. You should check it out. Hi. Where? I know there was at least one male. There you are. Just hanging out. That looked a little bit odd. So it was gonna go in like over here, but then it just warped over to this side and yeeted straight in. Hi. You're a big one. What the? Alright, I guess I didn't really have much of a chance to hit that. I hear another. You guys are not the fastest at the whole fleeing thing, are you? Honestly, might be worth carrying a shotgun for this. Absolutely hate you right now. It was fantastic, man. It was like top 12 clips on the entire platform. What do you mean? Nobody could be sad about that. Christine, thanks so much for the super chat. My favorite YouTuber. Well, thank you. What are your best / favorite spots on this map? Alright, well, I tend to focus on like red deer and fallow deer mostly. I'm going to say my favorite spot on the entire map is this little lake right here. I really like it. I've killed a diamond fallow deer there, probably several diamond fallow deer, diamond roe deer. Sometimes I'll see bison and boar down there. It's just a good spot for kind of everything. Along this river is one of my favorites. And I would probably say, like, specifically for geese, up here in Ritterstein's quite good. I've got my setup here in this bigger field, and I've gotten quite a lot of big and rare geese out of that spot. Yes, Psycho, I am. That is the one. Side note, not a single red fox out here in these fields, so we might quickly be transitioning to checking all of the rabbit locations and hoping to find fox along the way. So which one did you think I was talking about then? How old am I? I am 23. And not getting any younger. How many diamonds do you have? I actually looked earlier today. I happen to know I'm at 633. Wow. Over 8,000 golds as well. I didn't know that. Maybe a video on 10,000 golds whenever that happens, but quite a ways down the road, I would say. Got a max score and max weight line today. I'd love to get a max score one. Like, just seeing that 50 pop up would be pretty neat. What do you think the best loadout is for Leighton Lakes? I would run 300, M1, 243, and 22. 300 is going to cover moose, elk, and black bear. M1 is going to be good for your deer species. 243 for coyotes, and 22 for ducks and rabbits. Would be a pretty good, like, all-around loadout. See, the frustrating thing about this is, I can sit and goose hunt at this time, and they walk right past my goose setups like I know they're out in the fields. But I go out here and look for them. Hi. Maybe I just need to complain about it. We'll convince them to come this way and get them with the air gun. Can you stream Classic? I usually do that on Wednesday nights over on Twitch, so about 9 p.m. Eastern. The only time that I don't do a Classic stream lately has been like if there's a Call of the Wild release, so I didn't do it for the European Rabbits because they were a little bit broken, but what was the thing before that? I know I streamed Call of the Wild like in the last couple of months. Wasn't Silver Ridge Peaks, it was something in between. I think something happened. Maybe I'm losing my mind here. Just popped in to say hello, anything cool yet? Nothing too special, just seeing the European Rabbit's been fixed has been the highlight. Where are you hiding, sir? You're so slow, he's probably coming in. Have you ever played on console? I played on Xbox a bit. Kinda decent one, I suppose. So he's something like 50 meters. considerably less now. I'm going to 0 for 25. Can you stop? Starting to wonder. Alright, Courtyard, I'm probably not saying your name quite right, but thanks so much for the super chat, man. What's your favorite map and why I love your videos? Well, thank you, dude. Favorite map would be Latent Lakes. I really like hunting, like, antlered animals. I don't know if it's, like, the variety they get, like, you know, take a whitetail versus, like, a water buffalo, even one of the animals with the biggest horns in the game. There's not nearly as much variety in, like, a water buffalo's horns as there is in a whitetail deer's antlers, so I think it's that for me. But, yeah, just, you know, it's similar to where and what I hunt in real life, and, I enjoy it. I don't enjoy missing heart shots, but lungs will do. You missed a melanistic on your live stream? What melanistic did I miss? One of the rabbits? Try to kill all the things when we get the chance. Respawns are good anyway. I mean, I do plan on putting in some significant amount of time for red fox. Probably a lot of it will be on stream, because they're just not a fun thing to grind for. So it'll be good to just, you know, kill the other species so we can have some fun stuff to hunt in the process. What's up, Clinton? Out here trying to get that diamond red fox off the list. I know I appreciate birdies, so I'm sure they do as well. First time coming to the stream, what's up? Just out here running around after red fox and stuff on Hirschfelden, but welcome, man. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Let's just go... I want to check the rabbit places. I'm trying to think of how to do that best and, like, run into some foxes as well. I know one place we can. Would you rather have an albino diamond fox or a max score line? Albino diamond fox. Rare diamonds, like, especially... I think ones like that, you know, red fox, coyote, grizzly bear would be another one. Just ones where just the diamond itself is rare. They'd be really special. Like, I've got 2 rare diamond whitetail, I've got a rare diamond moose, water buffalo, kudu, but none of them are, like, rare to get diamond of. Like, they're fairly common diamonds to begin with, so those more rare diamonds to get, like, a rare fur type on them would be really, really cool. I've noticed that, Kyla. It is flying. 1,000 people in here already. We're 20 minutes in. That's not something that happens often. It usually takes quite a while to build, so I appreciate you guys stopping by. I really thought we had an albino out there, but I just happened to catch the sun hitting one of those hay bales. Fox track. Female fox track. Not worth the effort because it's not going to respawn into a diamond, so hey. Piggy's out there. So we did all those missions. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if there's like a level 5 wild boar hanging out on our map somewhere. Just from, you know, some respawn, because we had to kill a ton for those. My curtains are moving in the other room, and I can see the light changing on the carpet, and I didn't know what was going on. Anyway, we'll take our 1 piggy. And Hot No Beans, thanks for the super chat, man. There aren't diamonds in Classic? There are not, and it's... You know, one thing I really like about Classic is they don't tell you what's big, because Call of the Wild does in that, like, in that way by having the medals. You know, once you've played the game a bit, you know, like, the biggest of all the different species is going to be diamond. In Classic, like, whatever your personal best is, you can be proud of that. You can, like, taxidermize it. That's a hard word to say, apparently. You know, whatever you want to do with your trophy lodge. Whereas in Call of the Wild, you can do the same thing. You know, you still have your personal best and stuff, but I just think it's different when you get to choose what's big in your mind. I like it. What's up, Apnea? Stream has been pretty decent so far. You know, for Hirschfelden stream, we're actually running into a fair number of animals, and that's always a good thing. I guess one of the issues that I usually have when I hunt this map, and we're going to try to take a terrible shot on this piggy. It'll kill him pretty quick. One of the issues I often have is I hunt drink times on this map. So, you know, I'm chasing fallow deer a lot, and I'm hunting all the fallow drink times. But I run so often through the fields to get to them. Like, I have a tent here now, but for the longest time going to this lake, I ran through all these fields, but there's never anything there, because nothing's feeding in the middle of the day. It's nice to go early in the day and just see all these different species out here. So that's definitely a good thing. Thoughts on new map? I've been quite out of the loop on things, but a lot of people seem to think it's New Zealand, and if that is going to be the case, I think I'm going to be pretty excited for that. I know a lot of the community expected Australia, from the hints that were kind of... What's the word I want? Hints that were hinted at. That doesn't make much sense. The hints that were in the game for the Rockies. And I think it'd be good if we got, like, New Zealand, because a lot of the community wanted something like that, based on what I saw. I don't know which of those came up first, but we got, I don't know, and Kieko. I'm probably not saying that even close to right. You can feel free to correct me about the pronunciation. Where's Bukenhago's bunch of fours and stuff out here? Roe deer. That other four I don't think spooked. Maybe he did? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I don't know, thanks for the super chat. Sorry I can't donate more. First of all, don't even worry about it, dude. You're here watching, and it's more than I could ever ask for. But I just want to say thank you. You got me into this game, and now I'm going to get a 30-06 for real-life hunting. That's awesome, man. That's cool to hear. And I'm going to say Kieko again and probably be entirely incorrect, but is there a display bug for the Euro rabbits in the lodge? The rare fur show as normal. Flinter, biggest male, by the way. Well, thank you. I don't have a single European rabbit in the lodge to answer that question, unfortunately. I'm going to assume if you're seeing commons from rares that is a current bug, but I truly have no idea. Don't tell me he's going to avoid me again. That's better. What's up, McLovin? Latency is slow. Yeah, I was going to switch to lower latency, but I just think it causes too many people too much lag. So I just stick with the, unfortunately, larger latency numbers. Okay, I saw goose shadows. They had to have flown in between us and the sun. That's kind of how shadows work. I don't know where they're hiding. Shot my first fox yesterday in real life? What kind of fox? Red fox? Gray fox? I think it could be a silver fox, depending on where you live. So we got a gold piggo out of that. Again, like, respawns for when we do this in the future are going to be definitely good. And I need to hunt Hirschfelden more early in the day. Like, I've definitely done it, but I feel like there's just a lot of stuff out in the fields right now, and it's kind of encouraging. It feels a lot less dead than normal. But let's go visit some of the rabbit burrows. Where? I think it's here. I've got a bunch of fallow and stuff that hang out here. So we might get to see some other stuff too. Oh, I got you, McLovin. Well, still, latency is a struggle, kind of purposely with what I got going. We got Jazzy Pants with the super chat. Thank you so much, dude. Cheers from Russia. Glad to finally see you hunting fox, one of my two most favorite species, along with bear. I do quite like the bear in this game. I think they've done pretty well with the models and everything. I just wish, you know, I thought when red fox got out of the Yukon, I'd hunt them more. I guess it's just like a lot of the area they live in has that like high red brush, and they just hide in it so well. They're tough to see, but I do like them. You know, I spent a long time trying to get my first diamond red fox on Hirschfelden, and I don't even know that I ever did it. I think that, I mean, I killed one on my beginner account, but I want to say the only diamond red foxes I've gotten have been off of Yukon, so maybe that's where I should be, but I like them. Spending so much time going after them, that had to be the case. Sounds good, Can't Nut. We'll catch you in a future stream. And we got, I think I missed one there. We got Warrior Cat Love with the super chat. Just joined. Anything interesting yet? Nothing too interesting. Other than the fact that we're just seeing like a lot of animals, and that is extremely encouraging. And we got Isaac with the super chat. Thank you. Hey man, keep posting awesome content. I will definitely do my best, dude. I do appreciate that. And the support. Psycho has spam. Alright, Psycho's going on a lunch break. Pan-fried spam? Is it good? Can make it for me. You are an all-around nice guy. Well, thanks, man. I try to be, you know. Part of the goal is to be a decent person, I suppose. Yeah, go for it, Psycho. Why not? Started playing Call of the Wild with your video, and now it's my favorite game. That's awesome to hear, dude. I love to hear, you know, people that find the game through the channel and then just kind of fall in love with it. It's really cool. Are dogs ever going to come to Call of the Wild? They had like a survey on their social media pages and stuff where they asked like a bunch of questions about like eventually adding dogs to the game, so I kind of think we'll see that. Ooh. I guess they're still here. So I believe when we did the video on these, this was the first location where I started shooting only males. So there may not be any respawns yet. I haven't killed like a ton of them. It's kind of cool though. They just come hopping out of the burrows not too long after you spook them in, it would seem. So I might set up for these guys this week then. Sounds like there's one further to the right, but we'll just take the 2. And that one. There was one. Alright. That'll be enough running pressure, but yeah, we'll throw some tripods up. Did I not get that? Thought I did. I was sure it, like, flopped. There's no dead bunny in here. Okay, anyway. I'll throw some tripods at like all the burrow locations and sit in them and watch these little chunky bunnies interact. But we got another spot down on this end, and we should see some deers and stuff in the process. Do you think the white-tailed T-Rex should have thicker horns than what they do now? I think the biggest ones should have, at the very least, like, bigger bases. Like, the diamonds, I feel like, are a little... The mass is too consistent, like the bases are the same as pretty far up the main beams. So I think that should actually be changed. I'm hoping they revisit white-tailed T-Rex at some point. Quite honestly, I want to get that, that 4, but do I want to run all the way around? I mean, I guess we could visit the burrows from that side. Let's do that. Let's actually get him. 7 mil, not the best weapon for this. Is it 7 o'clock? It is. Jeez. So Red Fox are going to be leaving their zones here. That'll get him. Just going to take a very long time. I was really hoping he'd go aggressive. But he'll go down. Playing hide and seek with every animal on Silver Ridge Peaks. Who's winning? Bunnies are fixed? They are. Chunky bunnies. The chunkiest males. There's a nice... Are fellows called bucks or stags? I think it's buck. For some reason I went to say buck and it just didn't sound right. Let's try. That was like 370? Yeah, that'll work. So that's one of the ones that I have seen going over here to shoot some bunnies, so that's a little bonus kill. That's why I actually stopped when I initially saw that there was a fallow there, because I thought it might have been. There's that 3 there, too, we might try to get. Landon, thank you again, dude. Do you ever play with fans? I don't really do, like... When I stream Classic on Wednesday nights, I always do multiplayer. For the most part, I do. And sometimes random Call of the Wild streams are multiplayer. But I don't tend to set anything up, like, to hunt with fans or whatever. Because the games are limited to, you know, if I'm in it, 7 people. And there's just, you know, 99.9% of everybody's just left out of it. So that's why I don't really set anything up. But I play multiplayer a lot. Like, I meet a ton of you guys in multiplayer. I'm sure there's people in here that can attest to such things, but yeah, I don't really do specific, I don't know, I don't host specific games for that purpose, I guess. These animals are pro hide-and-seek players. Can respect it. Your super chat sound, though? Man, I don't know how old that is at this point. Gotta be going on 3 years. But it was TK on an EW stream. I don't know why he did it, but I immediately asked, can I use that as my alert sound? And it's been that ever since. I'm gonna assume because all the other buffalo went, or bison went this way, that he also went this way. Because I don't see his tracks. And unfortunately, I did the thing that I tend to do where I didn't pay attention. There he is. The best map in my opinion? I mean, best map is not my favorite map, so... I mean, Hirschfelden has a lot going for it. Graphically, it might be the best looking map. It's got a pretty good array of species. The missions are fantastic. Story missions and all. Mission animals and stuff. Layton's my favorite because of the species. I don't know what the best map is. That's a tough one for me to answer. I guess I'll say Layton. If it's my favorite, then in my mind it's probably the best. But yeah, if Hirschfelden had a little more like open ground to hunt, it could very easily be considered the best. And people that know it well, like I don't know if Victor's here, but he knows Hirschfelden extremely well, and he does like really well on it as far as the amount of animals and trophies he gets. So I'm sure if you knew this map well, that kind of dead feeling of no animals wouldn't be an issue. Getting all the smacks before it even loads in my chat. What kind of smacks are we talking about? I don't know what you mean. How do you get a faster reload? That is a part of the perks. So if you go into the handgun perks, top right up here, lightning hands, I really do like it. The ability to get like faster follow-ups with single shot rifles is quite useful in my mind. Why don't I do the Halloween missions? I just wasn't really interested, quite honestly. Like, had they released them before Halloween, I'd have done them. But after the fact, yeah, just my interest was elsewhere. Was that a fallow deer? It was. We'll just take our time getting over here then. It seems like the bunnies let you get pretty close, so I bet we haven't spooked them. You can't really say what the best map is. It comes down to personal thoughts from what I've seen. That's my opinion on it. Like, the best map is going to be different in everybody else's mind from my own. Oh, hey, mate, I didn't see there. Phone died like I was saying no you. Phone gave you the no you. Has there always been a sound when you take the scope off the gun? Because I don't recall such things. Just trying to spot these guys is difficult. It's at least a male. Don't go in there. It's a bigger male. Can we get eyes on the other one? They run slow enough, depending on where he tries to get to. What are you doing there, bud? I guess I should have shot him quicker. He's close. Landon, thanks again. Can I get a tip for diamond red deer? I would go to... I mean, I've had my best luck on parquet, but... Quattro in the northeast is quite good. Probably would recommend going somewhere in that area. Alright, so... Where else did I have... I think it's here. Or no, wait. It's down here. Okay. We'll just keep going for now. Maybe catch some red fox resting. Might as well just roll with what we got going, because at least we're finding a lot of stuff. Don't really want to change the time when it seems to be going well. They are fixed. They apparently are. I was completely unaware there was an update today, but evidently there was. Have you ever went hog hunting? I think it's about time for me to tell this story again. I'm not sure I've even told it on YouTube. I know I told it on a Twitch stream. So when I went to Texas in March, there was meant to be like kind of one day of that trip that was going to be a hog hunt. So basically me and my brother drove down to Texas to kind of just hang out with my cousin because we don't get to see him much anymore. And we went, did a bunch of bass fishing. We went to a rodeo and we were going to do a little hog hunt. And that was going to be like, I don't want to act, okay, I need to say this carefully so it doesn't sound bad. I almost said that was going to be my favorite part, but that would sound like I didn't care about actually going there to see my cousin. Okay, my brother is very much somebody that just enjoys fishing and can do it for hours. I enjoy it, but not to the extent that he does. So the hog hunt was going to be more my thing, the fishing was going to be more his thing. Now that I've said that and made it sound like I don't hate my cousin, my cousin knows a guy that owns some land down there and does hog hunting. He's got feeders and everything. Well, this guy was just hilarious in every way possible. We got there like after the rodeo, so it was already dark, and he had this like motion activated light on his hat. And you know, hat lights are a good thing, helps you see where you're looking. But every time he would do anything, he'd have his hand in front of the light enough that it would turn it off. So he's nonstop, like, looks like he's swatting at flies trying to get this light to turn back on every time he turns it off. And like, he's got like 4 batteries and 4 lights, and he has to keep checking which ones work and which ones don't. Point is, after like a ton of just ridiculous laughing at him doing all kinds of bizarre stuff, trying to remember which lights work and testing them and then putting them back and forgetting and testing them again, we get out there at like 2:30 in the morning after having looked at the trail camera pictures of the big boar only coming in between 10 or midnight and 2 a.m. I think. Never saw hog. Never really had a chance. It was rather entertaining, but yeah, we weren't gonna kill a hawk that day. What's up, Hunter Man? No, hunting, not fishing. Hunting is my thing. Get it right, sir. Motion activated hat light. Yeah, you're supposed to like wave your hand in front of the hat, but it was turning off when he was just doing anything like out in front of, like, you know, out in front of him, which you tend to do a lot of things with your hands out in front of your head. So it just looked like he was swatting at flies just nonstop. It was so entertaining. Man was an absolute mad lad. Anyway, I'm getting behind on super chats. We got Landon again. What kind of keyboard and mouse do you use? Mouse is a Razer Naga Trinity. It's my second one. The only issue I have with it, the right click likes to not work. So like, I get a lot of this. Like it'll work for a second and then stop. Don't know what's going on with that. And keyboard is a Razer. I think I've got the Black Widow Elite. I had the Huntsman and then I didn't like it. We got Jazzy Pants again, thank you. Wouldn't it be cool if they added the rabbit chase mechanics for fox too? Like between lions and their prey? I think they should, and also, like, along with that, they've got the multi-mouse for red fox and whitetail jackrabbit. They absolutely should add one for red fox and European rabbit now. Like, they're on the same map, they definitely should. And Maytag, did you come hunting with me and Beagle in December? Is this rifle season, or what are you guys talking about? I might not even have it tagged, so I don't know what's going on with that, but we can talk about such things more. Have you ever hunted turkey before? I have. I enjoy it. Sorry I'm late, what did I miss? Just pretty much a whole lot of running around doing this. Smoking stuff in the fields, hoping to find red fox and not finding that many. But that tends to be how my red fox hunts go. We'll find a few more fox when we go to Yukon in 20 minutes, give or take. There's a glitch where the scope twitches? Is there? I was not aware of twitchy scopes. I think this was the spot in my video where I went twice and the rabbits weren't there. But I'm hoping if they're working now, they'll actually, you know, come out of the burrows and say hi. I can see the burrows. Are they Joe Burrow? Probably not. Oh, wait, what now? To a high over small game. Okay. I'll have to see what the heck's going on there. What multi-mount would you want to see? Alright. Just along the same lines of what I said. Red fox and European rabbit. Jackal and scrub hare. I think they should do like a bear hug for a black bear and brown bear like they've done for the grizzly bear. I'd love to see like a grizzly bear over a moose carcass, personally. Or wolves over a moose carcass. Because they did the thing, if you guys remember the... I think it was the first hint for lions. There was that springbuck carcass up on the rock. And they did like a really good job of showing like the exposed ribcage and stuff. I think they should do that for multi-mounts. Because I've seen it done in real life. It's really cool. It looks really neat. Is there any sign of bunnies here? Used recently. That's what I got last time. So maybe they just don't like me here. Maybe that's the deal. Eli, thanks for the super chat. How do you perks and skills? Like, how do you use them? Or... Alright, I'm gonna assume you're asking me how you use them, and I'm also going to head up here and look for more foxes and rabbits. Okay, so almost all of the perks and skills, once you unlock them, like they're just active, but there are, I shouldn't use the word active, there are ones that are called like active skills or perks. So for me, the one that I have active is in my perks, if I go to the right thing, under rifles, there's zeroing here. And you have to, if you're on PC, you gotta right click it and hit activate. And if you're on console, I think you just have to hit like A twice or X twice. But the green ones, you have to activate them. Everything that's not green, once you like buy it, you're set. Like it's just, it's working for you. Ronald, thank you for the super chat as well. Best spots to find fallow deer, just joined your stream, so sorry if you mentioned it earlier. I don't think I've talked about fallow deer spots specifically. I tend to hunt them during their drink time, which I just talked about this earlier, like hunting their feed time. You see more animals out in the fields in general. But if you do want to focus on just fallow deer, drink time 9 to 1300. This little lake down in Schoenfeld, this one as well. And then like this whole river along here is where I found like most of my good fallow lately. I have maybe both of my diamonds. I can't remember where the first one came from, but I definitely had a diamond and a melanistic down there. I've seen so many level 5 fallow deer along that river. That's probably where I would focus on. I actually don't mind if they don't add new poses. I just want multi-mounts for other species and genders. Yeah, that as well. Like, you know, add... Or let's just say, like, let female animals in huddle whitetail or that kind of thing. Because why would you not? If I shoot a albino whitetail doe, I want it to be in my multi-mount. I also would like to not spook all my things before I see them. Slow down. Shot too low. Try to get him in the back of the neck anyway. I shot my first deer 2 weeks ago and I got it sent to the taxidermist. That's cool, man. I did the same with my first deer. Got that one mounted. If I can get lucky enough to take that bladed 9 that I've been after in real life, I think I'll get that one mounted. He's big enough to do that, but my first is the only one I've gotten mounted, and it's easily my smallest. What's up, mistress? What are you talking about? Eat it on a sandwich. I think you're talking about your spam. I think that's what's going on. I have 100 hours of playtime and no diamonds. It took me something like 100 hours to get my first. Just takes like a long time to learn some of the ins and outs of the game that, you know, learning the integrity system and such. And harvest checks. He's going to be down below the hill. I think he's going to die too, but that's okay. Bladed 9. Yes. I will return in a moment. Mad babies. Mad? What? I guess so. I'm missing something, I think. Man. I'm not much good for the next shots today. Should just quit trying, probably. He says as he gets ready to try another one. I think I had that, but there's a tree in my way. Perfect. They should somehow do skins and furs for the lodge. Yeah, like say do a bear rug or whatever. Even more reason to get a color phase diamond black bear. Get a little blonde bear rug going in the lodge. Do you have a doggo? I wish I had a doggo. Unfortunately, I cannot have pets in this apartment, so when I move out, I shall get a doggo. How do you get the Mosin? That would be a part of the Weapon Pack 2 DLC. How do I get to my trophy lodge? Alright, you just, from single player, you can open up your menu here, trophy lodges, and you're just gonna choose one from the list if you have more than one, and click go to the lodge. Super easy. Remember when every shot was for the spine? I do. It was interesting, you know, there was, I don't want to say there was more of a challenge, but there was in a way. Like, that's a tougher shot to make than lung shots, like specifically to hit the spine. But it just wasn't realistic. What have you been grinding for lately? Most of my time's gone into shooting musk deer for respawns, because that's one of the, is it 3 remaining diamonds I don't have in my lodge? I think it's just red fox, musk deer, and moose now. So, been doing a lot of that. That was gonna be yesterday's video, but I got home from hunting all day Saturday. I tried to get some musk deer respawns. I shot like 4, and I got tired and went to bed, so I just did classic instead. Finally, another male fox in a pretty not so good spot, and I don't find it likely he's very big since he's straight downwind in warning calling, but you never know. I have certainly had big male animals warning call. What do you recommend for hunting clothes in real life? You know, I'm not specifically, you know, I don't use just one brand or one, I don't know, camo pattern or whatever. I just go with whatever I can afford, and I try to, you know, I try to make it match at least, so it looks decent, but at the end of the day, the animals don't care. Just gotta be able to hide from them. How can some people not tell this is Hirsch? I think, you know, there's areas where it's not incredibly obvious. If I'm out in the fields, it's the only map that has fields like that. Was that it? No, it's a road deer. I kind of forget where it warning called from, which is not good. It's up somewhere in that direction, I think. Sort of figured a warning call again. Do we just run and go find its track? Kind of want to do that. Because of the wind being bad, I find it relatively likely that he's just going to spook anyway. So, that's going to be the move. Justin, thanks for the super chat, man. We're hunting the 200+ inch buck in New York, and we know it's at least a 14 point, but never had it closer than 50 yards. Honestly, even 50 yards is definitely close. Hope you get them. I don't know, you're probably getting close to the firearm season there. So, I know at that point, anybody in this general area could end up getting them, so hopefully you guys do. I'm seeing a bunch of not red fox tracks, basically. Road here still. Gotta be something here. No. These ones. It's a decent sized male. And a common one, but we'll try to chase him down and get him for the respawns anyway. All the animals you shot in real life? Things bigger than, say, like a rabbit would be, I've got 20, oh goodness. Wait, is it 24 or 25? I think, I want to say last year I had 22 deer and I've shot 3 this year, so I think I have 25 deer and 2 turkeys. It's pretty much my interesting ones. I must hit the sack. Sounds good, man. We'll catch you hopefully in a future stream. I hear gooses. We're nowhere near a setup though, so they won't be shootable. Kind of decent size, actually. Almost 12. Hello. Well, that's ironic. He just led us straight to that. Almost had it. Would have been silver anyway. Okay, so, still not to the rabbit place. Well, that's rude, Psycho. You can't just hint at that and say there's not enough to share. Now you don't get any. Do you ever fish in real life? If so, what fish do you go after? I didn't go at all this year, which is probably the first year I've ever done it. I did go in Texas, but I didn't fish at all here in PA. Generally, I prefer to trout fish, which the whole thing, you know, COVID was just starting up then, so that was part of the reason I didn't go. But yeah, my brother likes to go bass fishing a lot, so he ends up doing that. I tend to prefer going for trout, so we don't end up going together as often. Usually, a couple of times a year I'd go camping, and that was kind of my opportunity to spend a lot of time trout fishing, but didn't really get to do that over this summer, unfortunately. I bet she's like right here. Maybe not. These are older tracks. Alright. We'll go check these burrows, and then we're pretty much going to be an hour in, so we'll switch to Yukon and maybe focus a bit more on foxes. Do you have to get a vital shot on a fox to pass the harvest check? You do. The only species that don't require a vital hit are birds. So that's including turkey. So I guess it would be turkey, mallard, harlequin duck, cinnamon teal, and Canada goose, and rabbits. So all 4 rabbit species. So I guess there's 9 now that don't require a vital hit. But yeah, everything else you gotta hit. Lungs, liver, technically brain, but most of them you're ruining the trophy organs by hitting the brain, so don't count that. Lungs, liver, heart, or neck. Mad baby is no longer mad. Good work, sir. Excellent timing as well. Oh, this is the one where I just came around the corner and the rabbits were right there, so we need to loop that around. It's almost 9 o'clock, which I think is when the rabbits stop being visible. Might be earlier than that. I don't really know. To be quite honest, I don't know a ton about them. That's a fox, ain't it? Oh, no, it's a boar. Johnny Jackson, thanks for the super chat, man. I love your videos, and that's just one of my favorite games. I started playing Monster Hunter recently, too, and I've wondered, what would you think of it? Or what do you think of it? I've never played it. I unfortunately don't know anything about it. I'm not even sure if I've seen anything on it. I'm trying to think, but I can't remember having seen anything on it. It's just a female. We'll let that one go. .454 is a good handgun. It's really good. And the animals it's ethical for it really covers, I think, everything the 7mm does, if I'm not mistaken. I believe I have... Yeah, 4 to 9. So you can hunt a lot of stuff with it. We do have bunnies hanging out here, just as per usual. Very difficult to see. So that'll be my project when I have some time that I'm not making videos and stuff this week, or not hunting in real life. I'll get tripods out because, in my mind, because these guys are so difficult to see, being elevated is going to be really important to seeing them all and not missing like a diamond or a rare run by. That's why I want to get tripods out here. I think I've spooked them into their burrows, but we kind of know how this goes. They'll be back. Kind of hang around and try to get 1 or 2 then. Andrew, thanks for the super chat. Steelers 9-0, they are. 9-0, and against the Jaguars next week. It'll be interesting because that tends to be like this weird rivalry thing. So I gotta think they're not gonna be playing down to their opponents like they did against the Cowboys, but who knows? Are you guys gonna come back out of your burrows, or are you just officially hidden now? We'll just chill for a minute, see if we see any. Or hear any. Do you say you live in PA? I do. You have a camp in Cameron County. I'm not sure if I know exactly where that is. Trying to think, but I don't know. I don't know of anything that's in Cameron County that I can get off the top of my head. Would you kill a very tall 4-point that's also odd looking? If it's legal. A 4-point here, assuming it's a 2x2, would not be legal. But I've got one, actually it's a 4-point, it's a 3x1 that's running around, and I really want him to make it another year. And I hope he keeps that same general frame going, because he's just super unique and stuff like that. But yeah, if it's a reasonably mature deer and it's legal, then yeah. I think, unfortunately, our bunnies have disappeared for the day. So we got Stealth Shot with the Super Chat, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, as always. And Cameron, thank you for the Super Chat as well. How do I download Call of the Wild on PC? You can get it on Steam. I think it's... What is it, like 30 bucks? It's not too bad. Quite consistently, you'll find it on sale as well, if you want to wait for that. Can you eat and hunt at the same time? I'm not sure what you're asking me, but I think you're asking, like, if you can, like... I don't know if there's a debate here, but there's probably some people that won't bring a lunch while they're hunting because they don't want to miss an opportunity at a deer or something like that. Is that what you're asking me? I'm not sure I understand. Had to do school, but now I'm at the stream. Well, welcome. We are just about to switch to... What's it called? Yukon. Can we... This is a terrible idea, but I'm going to try it anyway. Can we hit this on the run? Close. Alright, now we'll get serious. No male, though? That's kind of odd. Generally, they do just travel in pairs, so... Somewhat surprised to see no male. If you shoot the bladed 9, will it be your biggest deer? Yeah, no doubt. That would be my biggest, as far as score goes, by about, I would say likely somewhere in the area of 20 inches. I think he's between 120 and 130. Does Call of the Wild run fine on an okay PC? You can lower your graphic settings to get it to run on some, like, lower end PCs, but yeah, it depends on what you consider okay to be. Red deer tracks? What time is it? 9:10. We could catch some red deer drinking. Or we'll go and chase that down, then we'll switch to Yukon. I think that's a better idea. Ronald, thanks for the super chat, man. Are the rabbits respawning on your map? Because they're not on mine, and are they fixed yet? They are walking around and stuff. As for respawning, I think so, but I've not shot enough to really know the answer to that. I'll definitely do some rabbit hunting videos this week and find out more. But yeah, hard to say on respawn stuff. What do you think the next map will be for this game? A lot of people seem to think quite strongly that it'll be New Zealand, and I've not. Like, I've been spending so many hours either actually hunting in real life or preparing for it in the last couple of weeks. I'm just completely out of the loop, so if that's what people think it's going to be, I'm pretty much of the same opinion. Okay. Let's just guess that one's down in that area. I'm thinking this one's going to cross right here. They do that. Oh, he actually crossed a little further down. I'd like to get them both. That's just a 5. Alright, we got him. We'll go back for it. Somebody remind me, though, because I will forget. Abnia, thanks for the super chat. Hope this brings some luck. Alright, now this... Let me just crouch for no reason. This other one this morning calling is going to be the diamond that we're after. Can feel it. But I do appreciate you, man. Oh my goodness, Psycho. You just... I forgot those existed. The leapfrog. Don't mind me as I return to kindergarten. Yeah, they could run Call of the Wild. They had just ridiculous processing power, as I understand it. Can you go to a white-tailed drinkstone and kill some? Like, are you asking if it's possible? They're white-tailed drinkstones are where I would probably go first. These are lots of not fox tracks. Is this it? No. It's a red deer track, actually. Not even close. It's a not fox track. It sounded like it was in this general area. Maybe the good luck is that it's a diamond fox, but we're never going to find it. There's a rest zone. I bet that's it. I would think. In all likelihood. Please don't be the road here. Nope. Piggies. Pig tracks. Stuff rests, like, in similar areas. There we go. Okay, he's quite tiny. And common as well, so... Probably. Unless we can figure out where he went. Maybe he went that way. I was gonna say we'll let him go, but... I mean, we're in, like, kind of a good area for rabbits, so it would be good to get him down and have the respawns here. Shot my first 10 in real life and I'm 11? That's awesome, man. I assume when you said first 10, like first 10 point? I think that's where you're going with that. Tracks, please? Please and thanks. No tracks. I'm not super worried. I say that we go and get our other one and call it good. Don't know if he turned or what, but... Oh, wait. Hi. Nice of you to join us. Jungle Virus, thanks for the super chat, man. Do you like to fish at all? I guess I didn't like to do it enough to buy a license this year, but I do enjoy it. I need to make sure that I find some time to do that more next year. Australia would 10 out of 10 be the most boring map and it would make Medved look exciting? I think they could make it interesting. I don't know. Depends. Want them to add emus? Is that so we can have a war? 200k sub special? I actually haven't figured out what we're going to do yet. We could live stream for that kind of thing because YouTube changed the way that, like, you can't do super specific, like, sub count things anymore. If you remember from the 100k stream, we had like a sub counter that, you know, we saw like 99,999, then it ticked over to 100,000. For the way it works now, it would just sit at 199,000, but eventually when we got to 200,000, it would tick over and we'd still see that. So I'm thinking about maybe doing it that way. Maybe I won't even do a stream and I'll just do a video. Like, I'm not really sure what we're doing, but we'll get something figured out. What? Did I... What happened there? I guess I claimed it. I never... I'm quite confident the game's gonna crash the next thing we shoot, but... it's 9:30. Can I, like... quickly smoke a fallow? Oh, there we go. That'll crash the game, then. Cool. Wanted to switch to Hirschfelden, or Yukon anyway, but... just... get that fired back up. Because I figured we'd switch to Yukon and then crash once we shot something, so... to circumvent that, I thought I would shoot another thing. Just got a red brown diamond wolf, sweet. I like them a lot. We got that one on Twitch 2 months ago, maybe? Definitely one of my favorite on-stream diamonds. Do you have a guide for diamond animals? I do have like a diamond guide in general. Too far. If you want to check that out, I had that at the end of August. First time on one of your streams, well, welcome, man. I hope you're enjoying your time here. I think we're going to leave it at this time because we're going to go a lot through like the Dead Forest area, and Red Fox rest up there a lot. I just think we're better off with that than their feed time. Just got the game, any tips? I would recommend like hunting near water a lot. If you open up your map and you see blue, I'd probably hunt in that area. There's just the way that the game works. It's not just drink zones. Animals spend a lot of the time in zones, because if you're new, you probably don't necessarily know that. But it's not just drink zones that are near water. Feed zones and rest zones tend to be as well. Zones are a little bit weird lately, but if you look at this, you know, near water, there's a bunch of feed zones and drink zones here. If we go maybe, I guess this is close enough. We got some rest zones like right near the water. It just tends to be like a good idea, and it tends to be more open near water, so you can see a little further, and that certainly helps things as well. Oh. Well, if we get attacked by some wolves, we're going to be taking them out with the 7mm and the 243, I suppose. I have 70 diamonds, all from my own maps. I'm no thief. Apparently, I am quite a thief then, because I tend to get a lot of mine in multiplayer. Jungle Virus, thank you again, man. Are the new rabbits on PS4? They should be, but I think they're still broken where they just sit at their burrows all the time. I believe, from what people have said during this stream, that will be fixed later this week for console players. But yeah, if you're not finding them, check out some of the maps that have been made. I know they've been posted like in my Discord, and I'm sure they're posted elsewhere, but people have like made little maps of where you can find the burrows. I would go and check one of those maps out and go to those areas on your map. You'll find a lot of them. What map should I get after Parquet? Silver Ridge Peaks is really good. Would say Verhunga as well. Would definitely recommend. I want to go... It's somewhere like... I don't know where I was. Up by this feed zone somewhere. I shot a mythical red fox, and I'd like to know what he respawned as, but the likelihood we even find that, it's probably not great. What's the best gun pack for big game? The Smoke and Barrel is the most recent weapon pack they released. That's got the M1, which is great for pretty much everything, like from deer all the way up to moose. The muzzleloader, which should be capable on muzzleloaders, on buffalo and stuff, but unfortunately is not. And the 10 gauge. not only is it the best goose gun, the slugs are actually great for like Cape Buffalo and creatures of that size. So I still would like to get an albino female wolf. So we're probably going to attempt to smoke one of these females here for response. It'd be nice if they attack us and we can get all of them, but we'll just see. That's the lungs. That one is very lackadaisical about actually leaving, but... Yikes! Started walking right when I shot. Wonder if she'll sit still again. Hiding behind a tree. Just rude. Goodness. Well, she's gonna die. It's gonna take a while. Should I get the high-tech pack? Really, what I find the high-tech pack most useful for, hey, I'm not gonna have to track her at all, is, like, if you really like something like red fox or even black bear, just animals that drink at night, it's quite nice to have the high-tech pack and the, what are they called? The night vision binoculars? Being able to spot animals in the dark is really useful, but otherwise, like, the bow sight's nice. I don't know. Do you need to shoot 100 meters with a bow? That's probably not the point of bow hunting necessarily. But yeah, it's nice for certain things. Mason, thanks for the super chat. I haven't been here in a while, but how are you? I'm good, man. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Do you know why when I make a new map, it gets rid of my 270, my bow, my over-under shotgun, and my handgun, all out of my other gear? I have no idea. That sounds like some kind of bizarre bug. What a shot. Right in the tail. That is what we aim for around here, the vital organs. Chase as well, thank you for the super chat. Shout out to Albino Harlequin Duck. That's something I gotta get to. I need to shoot some Harlequin Ducks and get some albino males to respawn at some point. I keep forgetting about that. More reason to hunt Yukon, I suppose. My name is Falcor. Yes, I suppose so. If Psycho says it, he was probably there when I was born. Actually, I don't know where you lived when I was born, when you were younger. You might have been real close. Or wait, no. I forget. I'm pretty sure I was born in one hospital, my siblings were born in a different one. But I forget if I was the one in your, like, the city you live in now, or if I wasn't. Anyway, we're just gonna move on and go to other topics because I don't even know what I'm talking about, clearly. What are kudu hotspots? I'm really not good with kudu, unfortunately. They drink at night. If you hunt them at night, like, you know, we just talked about the high-tech pack, they're at actually a lot of the lakes around the map. But, yeah, as for, like, real hotspots, I'm just kind of not good with that. You lived here? Okay, then, you know, you might have been just within, like, a couple of miles, just depending on if that's the hospital that I was born in. I'm just not sure. Poor you if you were. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm just completely losing it. One or two of us were that hospital. Don't want to dox either one of us? Yeah, I'm trying my best to avoid doing such things. Doing my best. Jungle Virus, thank you again, man. Do you night hunt in Call of the Wild? Also, what's your favorite map? Favorite map's definitely Layton. I like hunting animals with antlers, that's my biggest reason. Do I night hunt? Not often, but I do. You know, I'll probably do some night hunting for red fox. It's just gonna probably be the quickest way to get respawns, unfortunately, even though I don't enjoy it. I night hunt for wolves every now and then. I did it for kudu over on Virunga, maybe like, a month ago or more. It was a while ago, it feels like. But yeah, I don't do it much. Wish they had a plains bison color. They generally don't add colors in the game if there's not one in real life, and I don't think there's any real way of calling bison in real life. Glad I've spotted that same moose over and over. I really hope there's something up here. Otherwise, I'm going to feel like it was quite a waste to run all the way up this mountain. Eli, thanks for the super chat again. I appreciate the support. And Chase, thank you again as well. Shot it with a 7mm because I didn't have my shotgunner 22. Now I need to remember what you shot in Albino Harlequin Doug. That's actually kind of epic. Was it a male? Could have oofed a gold by shooting it with a 7mm. Are you bear hunting this weekend? Nah, I don't. I don't usually bear hunt. The way that it's done, you know, so often here is just with like huge parties of guys driving, and I'm just not really a fan of that style. My gut is full of spam and whiskey. That is fantastic. Christine, thank you again. Got an albino kudu yesterday that was only a few points shy of diamond. That would have been really cool. And do you have any advice for getting diamond respawns in single player? Just shoot everything you can. You know, there's not a lot that's really known about respawn. There's a lot of like theories or respawns. I can English really well sometimes. But yeah, that's what's done best for me, is just absolutely any animal I can get, I'll take a shot at. You know, when it comes to like what I'm doing here, I want an albino female wolf for a multi-mount. I don't want an albino male. I want to keep my diamond red-brown there. So the one thing that I'm pretty confident about is that like female animals respawn as other female animals. So if you're trying to get diamond respawns, probably for almost every species you want to shoot just your males. Because, like I said, I think males respawn as males, females respawn as females. Sometimes they sit still. I guess we're not having that today. And I guess that was a little too far back. I like how the one that I guess we're going to shoot it now, but the one that I didn't really care to shoot was just standing there asking for it. Angle is not nice. Slowly getting somewhere with this. Lee, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate the support. Oh, I see Chase is coming in there as well. It was a female. Okay, not a big deal then. Just slowly working our way through this pack. Just how it goes. I think that one's gonna probably escape us, but we didn't do too poorly. Am I ahead or am I behind? I'm not sure what's going on. I'm just gonna read the other one that I haven't read yet. So a little bit of everything. Thank you as well, dude. Killed my first diamond springbuck. I like the springbuck a lot, dude. That's cool, man. Yesterday, me and my friend went hunting. Shot a 3-point first year with a 7mm08. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Are you hiding where I can see you? Would not appear as if. It's probably gonna end up chilling and sitting still. Maybe we can get a shot at it if we run up here. What's up, Danielle? So I didn't see any sign of the red fox that I thought was gonna be here, but pack of wolves for those respawns are certainly not a bad thing. I think we got them all. And then the one that Warning called. Maybe. Maybe not. I guess side. Alright. We'll go down like through here then. See if we find any fox. I just, you know, I don't know where they live. I just know they're in this area somewhere. Big male. Is Silver Ridge Peaks fixed on console? As far as I know, it is. Psycho is kind of mean. Depends on who you ask, I would say. The other day I went hunting and killed my first buck 5-point with a bow. There you go. I say this all the time, but your first buck, first deer, that's one you'll never forget. Still on the hunt for my first melanistic male. Could probably do with an axis deer in about 5 minutes if you really wanted. Have they fixed them yet, by the way? I've not gone back for axis deer. Jeez, since when I was first sick there, I think I did an axis deer hunt. That was 3 weeks ago, I want to say. Can I have your bathwater? Unfortunately, that is not for sale. I keep that for ritual purposes. The big mean. Big mean. You know where else I might have actually seen that fox? I thought it was up here, but it might have been like right at the northern edge of this ear on the Wolfhead Lake. I don't know why I'm remembering things completely different, but we'll just kind of go through and see what we see. At the worst, we should run into at least another pack of wolves, so making some kind of progress towards something, I guess. Would you ever come down to South Africa and shoot a real kudu bull? I don't know. That might be something I'd do someday. It's not, like, I guess in my current future plans, but that could always change. Don't count access to? Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. Who said anything about selling the bathwater? Maybe he wants to trade? You know what? Maybe he does. You could be right. Dave, thanks for the super chat. Football season's over. We lost our first playoff game 6-0. I think that's what we lost. I think we lost our championship game 6-0 or 8-0 when I played. It's always an unfortunate feeling, but just kind of gotta try to work to improve, I guess, for the next time you get to play. Rifle season's so close. I'm still hoping to not have to hunt with a rifle this year. Still got a couple of days of, like, you know, prime rut activity potentially to get a chance at a buck with the bow. But it's... I keep looking back at that one, like, mini opportunity where whether he heard me walking in there and thought it was another buck and was going to investigate, or if he just happened to make that scrape and then walk exactly to where I went, I don't really know. But maybe had I been able to get there 5 minutes earlier, maybe that would have made all the difference. Or maybe it didn't matter when I got there, he was going to be better there and he would have heard it. And maybe that was his thing, like he thought it was another buck and it wouldn't have mattered. I think that's what I'm going to go with, because that'll make me not be as upset about it. Because I got in early, like, I was trying to be there by 1:30 and I was there by, like, 1 o'clock. Like, I thought I was doing good, and then seconds later, my hunt was pretty well over as far as the whole shoot that particular buck thing went. It was amazing. We had just watched trail camera pictures, just saw him, and I told my dad and my brother I'm going down there to shoot that buck. Got pretty dang close. Hello. This is a horrible idea, but let's just see what the 243 can do. If we can heart shot them or brain shot them, I think they'll insta-drop. Ooh, holding my breath quickly would be a good idea right about now. Pretty quickly if we hard shot him. I believe that was a hard shot. That one, not so much. I mean, the 243 is capable. I hope the one we brain shot wasn't the mythical. Oh. Excuse you. I think it was the mythical. Alright, anyway. That went reasonably well, other than the fact that definitely oofed the mythical. we need all these, and then I think there's one on the... Wait, no? Actually, we shot above the lungs, and that was the one that we shot with the 7mm, so... I think that's all of them. Yep, straight through the brain. Ruin the gold. Score of your biggest buck in real life? The one that I shot on the channel last year, it was... I think my brother scored it at 103 or something. It's not huge, but for PA, it's a pretty good buck. How are you so good at shooting animals? It's, you know, when people say practice makes perfect, that's pretty much what it comes down to in this game for me anyway, because whatever I'm at, 27,000, look at that, 27272. Casually screenshot that. You know, that many harvested animals, you just kind of improve at certain things along the way. Now that all the woofs is dead, they should add pheasants. I wholeheartedly agree with this. They should definitely add pheasants. I would like to shoot you, sir. Would you please slow down so that I may shoot you? Wow. To be honest, I didn't even think I'd hit it. Oh, it kind of turned. That didn't go bad. I thought it would. How many harvests do you have now? I guess 2,000... No, wait, no. 27,274. Left lung. Pelvis. Did good on the first one. What's going on, Shock? Just shot a nice 8. Yeah, send it to me, dude. I shall check it out. I have so many DMs right now. And I can't... carpal tunnel is real, so I can't type well with a brace on. So I've kind of just been, like, waiting. Maybe I'll take it off one of these days and just type real quick and then put it back on. But I'm supposed to, like, you know, that's part of the point, is the whole keyboard thing has caused it. And trying to answer so many DMs with my phone is not fun. Anyway, point is, might take me a while to actually see it. What have you missed? Pretty much a lot of wolves, fallow deer, roe deer, rabbits, things that aren't red fox. We've killed 6 or 7. Just kind of the way that goes. Got my first non-tip muley scoring 270. Nice, man. 270 is not bad. I haven't had a ton that scored above that. Can I play with you on console? I don't really play on console anymore, and unfortunately, the game is not cross-platform. I wish it was. It'd be nice if, like, you know, PS4, Xbox, PC could all play together, because I think that would be a really good thing for the community, but sadly, that's not the case currently. What was your hardest animal to kill? Like one specific animal? The 1,000 coyote probably took us the longest. There was like something like an hour, hour 10, hour 15 from initially spotting him to getting him down. I just sneezed so hard. Thanks for cool story. That's what I tried. Never mind. You can just pretend I didn't comment on that. That went real well. Okay. Hi. So where else am I gonna find... Usually there's a red fox that rests right in this area. We'll check this super quick. Do you think they'll ever make it cross-platform? I mean, maybe. It depends on if things change, because, like, my understanding is that is quite a difficult thing to actually, like, accomplish. I don't see a fox in the place that I thought I would see a fox. In that case, maybe we'll try... like... I like this area, like down through here. So let's try that. We'll go to the lookout, and then we'll go down south. Still don't know if I'm saying your name right. I apologize if you tried to help me correct it and I didn't see it. But Kieko, thank you again, man. Just shot, ooh, an albino level 8 red deer, 211. Dude, that's so cool. If it's 211, that's in the area where it's actually like a really cool mythical rack. Because a lot of the mythicals I don't care for. But if I'm right, that one should look pretty good. And Jungle Virus, thank you as well. Can we see some bow or pistol action? The reason I don't do a lot of that on streams is because it tends to slow things down, and I think, you know, on a stream, at least my personal philosophy is that I want to keep things relatively fast-paced, like, you know, cover ground, get as many animals as I can, that kind of thing. In videos, when you can edit out all the slow time, that's a lot more, or a lot better environment for bows and pistols. That sounds amazing, Shock. Talking to the camera and the buck walked out. Did you get it on film, though? That's the question. Why do I have a cast on? It's just like a brace for carpal tunnel. It's been like lingering for months, but then all of a sudden in the last, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, it's just gotten way worse. I don't know if it's extra exposure to the cold, if that could possibly matter, but it's just really started bothering me, so I now have a brace, and I really thought it was going to screw with my ability to shoot stuff, but it's been no big deal. Ah, nice bottom boy. Worth it when you get the entire week of Thanksgiving off next week. So, what's you guys' season like there? Do you get to hunt like Thanksgiving Day? Because for us, turkey is going to be Thanksgiving and then the day after. And then right after that, rifle season for deer starts that Saturday. And we can hunt the Sunday as well, which is, it's the first time ever that that's going to be a thing. And then it's the next 2 weeks minus the Sundays. We don't get to hunt the other Sundays. Have you eaten wild goat? I cannot say I have. Cannot say I've had any kind of goat. Deaf because of the cold. Would it really be? I didn't think that would matter. But I could see like prolonged exposure to the cold actually causing it to get worse. I don't know. I could see why that would be a thing, but I didn't think that was actually the reason. But it has definitely gotten worse since I've been hunting a lot more. Carpal tunnel noobs. Spell it right. I could barely spell it, to be quite honest. Anyway, 75 nobody, thanks for the super chat. I finally get to go real life hunting. Hopefully I get my first ever buck/deer. Also, do you remember me from last stream? I do indeed. When do you get to go? Hopefully it's soon. I like the wind up here. You can hear it. Maybe you guys can hear it over the music. And we got Fat Man with a super chat as well. When do you think they'll add dogs? I'm going to say next summer. That's my guess. It was a summer thing in the Hunter Classic, if I remember correctly, so maybe they'll kind of follow suit there. No fox, no nothing. I killed him in a video. Do I have the zone by chance? Right there. Maybe it's hiding. I don't see any. Okay, in that case, I just knocked my head off that real quick. Tyler, thanks for the super chat as well, man. Just smoked a doe in real life. Get on YouTube and the stream's up. Well, that's awesome, man. Congrats on your doe. A carpet tunnel. Oh my goodness. Special times. How often do you stream? Yeah, Kyla's got the schedule there posted in chat. Get to hunt from a warm truck. There you go. It's got some perks. I've been pretty, I got to hunt a lot in like 70-degree weather last week, but I've been pretty okay with sitting out in the cold so far this year, but hand warmers can only do so much. Nice toasty truck would not be bad. Why does it look like Filter is using a keyboard to control his rotation? Because I is Filter. I've been watching your videos for a couple of days now and just subscribe. Well, I appreciate you, man. Glad you're sticking around and subscribing. Wait, what? How deer are in your basement making meth? Are they? Maybe that's why I can't find them. Big males down there making meth. Jungle Virus, thank you again, man. Can't do it anymore. Don't even worry about that, man. I do appreciate you. Love the channel. Keep it up. I will do my best. Thank you so much, dude. Should not be anyone's favorite mod. You're the bad cop. Is that what I'm hearing? That's what I'm getting out of this. I love this game. So do I, man. 4 years in, nearly in February. It'll be 4 years. Still enjoying it. Still running around. I don't know how many average hours a day. The last 2 weeks, not even 2 hours average per day, but then again, been sitting in a tree stand the entire time. I wonder, at 3,584 hours, since the game released, I wonder what that is average hours per day. It's definitely increased a lot more in the last 2 years as well. Anyway, Carter, thanks for the super chat. Smoked a buck yesterday morning here in, I hope that's Michigan, I think it is. What's the diamond you're most proud of? Most proud of? See, I like when the questions are asked differently, like when it's not just favorite diamond question, because... Excuse you. When it's just asking about my favorite diamond, it's always the same answer, but most proud of... The 1,000 Coyote definitely is high on that list because, you know, we chased it for so long and then it was like a team effort, and the way that one worked out, definitely that's up there. Is that the one that I'm most proud of? Probably. You know, back then diamonds were a little more rare. You didn't see so many getting posted and stuff. I think that's it. I think it's my 1,000 Coyote. Stupid cop that irritates everyone with his antics. Oh, that one. Yeah, you feel that real well. I tried to say that without laughing, but I failed. Hunting moose and reindeer on thehunter.com. I can tell you exactly what that is. That would be video numero uno on this channel. I don't know why I called it thehunter.com back then. That was a weird decision. Ooh. A max weight boyo? Which way did these run, though? I guess... Oh, hi. Just a 7. That's lame. Not that I need more common diamonds, but it would have been cool. Should shoot females then if I can, but max weight things seem like a good idea. Keep me from spending time tracking them later. Shot a nice 8-pointer the other day. Nice, man. Hopefully I can follow in such footsteps. I really want to get one with my bow. I want to get, like, first buck with a bow on film kind of thing. But at this point, it's really looking like rifle season might be what I'm down to. 75 nobody. Thanks again, man. I went opening day, which was Saturday, and I get to go Wednesday and again Saturday and the rest of the season. Sounds good. Best of luck to you, man. There are more in this pack than I was aware of. Sending the entire thing running again. Barely even max weight. He was like 67.5 or something. I think that's the easiest shot, and it's not an easy one. Do we do it? It's close, but I guess not. Alright, well, we'll be happy with the couple that we got. Unless they're going to hang around up there. Which they might. Because predator species on this map make negative sense. Or in this game, rather. Not on this map. Still didn't get it in the lung. And now it's absolutely flying. Okay, well. Maybe we'll track that one down. I heard it. That was weird. Kind of working our way through the pack as we've managed to do today. Get the female, hopefully. Cool. So I think we got all the females, if we can find them. Kyle, what's going on, man? Thanks for the super chat. Recently had surgery on account of seizures, and your streams are always a good way to recover. Well, difficult to say those out without sounding like I need to say it properly, basically. Glad to hear you're recovering. I wanted to not say glad to hear it and then make it sound like I was glad you were having surgery, because that's not usually much fun, but yeah, glad you're recovering. Hopefully everything goes well. What are we talking about legendary woofs for? Big male. Okay, now we gotta track the warp speed woof, as you guys are calling it. Hey, I think that's that 6 that yeeted past us a while ago. I think it was. Crystal, thanks for the super chat. Have you ever shot a hog? In real life, I have not. Someday I'd like to. So, where did that speedy woof run through at? Over here more? Yes. How many diamonds do you have? 633. We looked earlier in the stream, actually. Royden, thanks for the super chat. Love the videos. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. Been here from 60k and I'm still here. Love you and keep up the great work. I will definitely do my best, man. 60k was early 2018. It's a long time, man. I do appreciate you sticking around. I want some spam. Wait, I had some already. Well, if there's more, can take care of that. Love your videos because it makes me smile. Well, good. That's pretty much my ultimate goal with this stuff. We got Oscar with the super chat as well. Pimps and Simps, fantastic name. Thank you as well, dude. I appreciate you guys all with the support. Jaw. Just a little bit low and forward. First live vid, and was wondering how to get the 300. It's actually a part of the DLC that we're on right now, the Yukon Valley DLC. The 300 comes in that. It's a good one as well. I'd recommend picking that up. Okay, let's see what's going on down this way for a little bit. Top 3 animals you want to hunt in real life? Well, since I didn't get to do pronghorn this past year, I guess pronghorn, elk, and probably red deer. Not necessarily in that order. Are we getting a Call to Wild video today? On stream days, I don't do videos, so Mondays there's no video, just the stream, and Fridays there's no video, just the stream over on Twitch. And then Wednesdays I do a video and a stream, but that stream's a little bit different. A little more like chill and late at night. Do you get it? Wait. Are you asking me that or no? What's your best tip for a new player? Generally, I just recommend like hunting near water and basically not worrying too much about trophy animals and stuff. Just like shoot everything you see. Try to get your XP and your levels and just everything increased, like skill points, perk points, all that good stuff, because it helps you in the long run. I would just recommend working on leveling up, you know, early on. I think we saw these already, so I ain't worried too much about them. Sunny R, thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Have you done the Halloween quests yet? Nah, I don't know if I'll do them. They didn't really interest me that much. We're kind of failing on the whole finding red foxes thing today. Maybe... let's just go down to this tower then. We'll build that. We'll have some purpose for running that far. See what we come across in the process. They gotta be in here. Like, it's just a matter of getting close enough to either spot them or get the warning calls, because they're so tiny. They're easy to miss. What is the player max level? Level 60. I really wish they'd up that, by the way. Like, I think they should do it how Rocket League did it, which was... I think 75 used to be, like, the max level in Rocket League, and essentially, you know, I think you got some rewards for leveling up. Maybe you didn't, I can't remember. Long time ago. But they just made it to where you leveled up, like, every 20,000, like, in-game XP. And it just was kind of like an indication of how much you played the game. And I think Call of the Wild should do the same thing. Because Classic has a 100 score. That would be kind of Call of the Wild's version of that. I don't know. It's nice to, I think, have some indicator of your progress that way. Because I guess, you know, sure, Harvest kind of indicated, but not quite the same. Because someone that hunts like a ton of ducks would have way more harvest than someone that maybe focuses on big game. But the big game gives like more XP, so it would be balanced. I'm like talking, stopping to take a shot, continuing talking. Part of the 7 mil process. Where did that... There's one more 5. There's a 6 too. It's the other 5. Oof. Ninja dodge me. Don't run away. Well, I mean, you can run away. Just into my bullet, ideally. Anyway. What's your favorite gun? Probably the one we were just using there. I mean, the 7 mil and the M1 are both high on my list of favorites. I think the 7 mil, because it's able to take Class 9 animals, is probably my overall favorite, but the M1 definitely, because it's so good for grinding, is up there as well. So we're doing good on wolves, not so much on red fox. I still think we're gonna find at least a few more. Maybe, what are we at? 10 minutes left? Hopefully one more then. I mean, I know they rest, like, on this side of the lake a lot. Just gotta keep our eyes open. First time watching you live? Well, I'm glad you can make it, man. Hope you're enjoying it. Like I just said there, we're pretty much into the last 10 minutes, but hopefully we can continue finding stuff. Do you like the compound bow or crossbow better? I prefer the compound bow personally. It's just kind of like a real life thing as well. So when I was 13, we got a crossbow. My dad got us one because he kind of knew my brother and I, if we got a compound bow, we'd probably have to get one that we'd then quickly grow out of. So we got a crossbow so we could kind of like avoid that. But I just wanted to be able to like practice in the summer and stuff, and he didn't like let us practice with a crossbow on our own, which I kind of understand. You can kind of chop your fingers off with that if you're not super careful. So, yeah, I ended up getting a compound bow the next year, so that's kind of why I've always sort of preferred compounds ever since then. We've not seen a red-brown. We've not seen an egg white. All common wolves today. Maybe that means rare respawns are just around the corner. Pelicans can eat human children. Thanks so much for the super chat. First stream, believe it or not, even after I've been subbed for a year and a half. Side note, where's some good wolf locations? Apparently we're in a good spot now, like, heading straight down from, like, the nose of Wolfhead. This hunting pressure, and we're into another pack just a little bit south of the last hunting pressure, so evidently it's better than I thought down here. But yeah, all around Wolfhead Lake in general is good. I guess we hit that too far back. That's shortly intestines. Hello. Unfortunately, we're not so lucky as before where they're in the wide open and we can take them all out. Would have been nice if they went aggressive, but we'll take what we can get. I've seen Scarecrow's Monastic Wild Boar. He told me about it. I haven't gotten to go see that video, but he did tell me he got one. Would definitely recommend checking that out because you will not see a lot of melanistic wild boars taken anywhere. Your memory. Gotta get this one, and then I see the blood from the other one. Gotta go and find that. What was your first diamond? I had actually a musk deer over on Medbed, so I didn't really know how the game worked. I guess not a lot of people did back then, but I kind of knew there were diamonds, but I didn't know exactly what I was supposed to be doing yet. So I found a level 5 moose. This was on Layton. Tracked him for forever, and like, I sort of had this sense that you were supposed to make a good shot. So instead of shooting it in the spine, I went for lungs because I thought that was like what a good shot was. And unfortunately, the way it worked back then, I lost a little bit too much quick kill. He ended up being 946. Definitely could have been a diamond had I shot him in the spine, like was kind of the meta back then. And then eventually I got to Medved. Not long after Medved came out, I found another level 5 moose. This one was actually bigger, and didn't understand consec. Heart shot it, dropped it, picked it up, no consec, got a gold. Next day or the day after, saw level 3 musk deer. I still, like, I shot it, dropped it, didn't do anything about consec, but my consec was fine, and that one ended up being my first diamond. So I had a lot of opportunities that I sort of lost because of not knowing what I was doing, but musk deer ended up becoming my first. Chess says mods need a raise. Am I saying that right, by the way? I hope so. That's how I've been saying it in my head. That's what the mod fund's for. Christmas bonus. Do you want fishing added to this game? I think if they were to do fishing, they should make like a standalone fishing game. A lot of people seem to want it, but I'm not sure they'd get enough, you know, out of it from the community to make it worth their time. Because they'd have to do a lot, you know, all the models, animations, new player animations, multiplayer animations. There's actually just a lot that goes into adding something like that, and I'm not sure it's really worth the devs' time. Eyes. I like how he just put that in asterisks as well. Saying it right? Okay, good. I'm not sure how else it could have been said, but it would have been awkward if I said that wrong. Okay, 5 minutes left. Where are the foxes at? I don't know the answer. Orc. That was probably one of the male wolves that's been around. Okay. Sometimes they rest over here, so let's go check this spot. Exactly, Kyla. First was a blacktail while watching your beginner series. Was a good day. That's a pretty good way to get a first time in just watching the beginner series. No foxies. Okay. We'll just kind of mosey on down here and see what we find. Give mechanics the raise. Are they mechanics because they have the wrench? Is that what you're going for there? Bow fishing with dynamite? I feel like some amount of actual bow fishing isn't required if you use dynamite, to be quite honest. When I made the weapon pack guide, there was a fox resting like right here. You know what? If that caribou's fleeing, yeah, there's got to be wolves down in there. I guess we'll just kind of run over here and see if they attack us then. If not, maybe we'll catch them around the edge of the lake. I think those alerts are still not going off. So Rebecca, thanks for becoming a channel member. Maybe the alert will go off here, but it's already off my screen. So just in case I didn't want to forget, make sure you join the Discord and link up your YouTube over there to get the role in there. Take advantage of everything that comes along with that. But thank you and enjoy the green name and emojis. I don't hear any growling, which would lead me to believe there are not wolves chasing us, but if they'll spook around the end here. Hey, the alert actually worked. Cool. For a long time they just were not working. So they probably ran down that way. I would assume so. Yes. Hello. I think she turned last second. I'm pretty sure we didn't even hit that. Still not a red fox, by the way. Might as well have called this a wolf, fallow deer, and European rabbit hunt. I mean, we got somewhere for fox respawns, but I'm just gonna have to learn some spots. I don't want to be forced to night hunt them. I just don't enjoy that enough. But I don't know. I need to figure it out. The biggest animal in the game, as far as weight goes, it would be water buffalo. They come in at 1,250 kg max. Which is basically huge. Trying to think of that in pounds, it'd be over 2,500. I don't know exactly what that converts to. Many pounds, approximately. Cool, Rebecca. It syncs every 45 minutes, so if you get that linked up within 45 minutes, you'll have your role in Discord. Fat Man, thank you again. What weapon pack would you like to? Would you like them to add to this game? Let me think for a second. So we got muzzleloaders now. That was kind of my big thing for a long time. And then I didn't even use them that much, but they just didn't have the usefulness that they probably could have. If they were good for class 9 animals, that I'd carry it everywhere. But sadly they are not. Anyway. Maybe... Like, I had talked about, like, an equipment pack, like a long-range pack, where they did a new rifle of some sort. I don't necessarily care what caliber, but one that's capable out to, like, 400 meters. And then a scope with a higher zoom, and I don't even remember the third thing. I think a spotting scope was my idea to go along with that. For some reason, just 2 wolves over there? I guess so. Well, anyway, we'll go and claim that wolf, and that is pretty much gonna do it for this stream. I guess we're not gonna find another red fox, but 2 hours in, we definitely killed a lot of stuff, and as far as respawns go, I definitely want to get, like I said, an albino female wolf, so we did good on that. Got some red foxes for respawns, a couple of European rabbits, some fallow deer, like, we shot a lot of stuff actually in the Hirschfelden fields, and I'm rather excited about that because when we go out for future fox hunts or rabbit hunts or whatever, we have potential of killing other diamonds as well, which is definitely good based off those respawns, but bonus wolf, because why not? I think they're going to be pretty well invisible. We hit that one. I don't know how well. But now we got a couple more things to go find real quick. Minimum caliber pack. Blow dart, BB gun, and Nerf gun. Nerf gun to shoot your fellow hunter with. When you're sitting in the goose blinds waiting for geese to fly over, just smoke your buddy with a Nerf gun. Food time. Need a drink after this one? I can understand that. Just got home. Did you get anything good? Nothing really noteworthy. No diamonds, no rares, just a ton of stuff for respawns. We probably killed 40 or 50 animals today, which is honestly pretty good deal for 2 hours. Gonna wait for Chase's super chat to come through there. There we go. Chase, thank you again, man. How do you become a member? It should be in the super chat button there. I think there's like a join or become a member, something like that, where you hit super chat. It should be right there. But yeah, if you're on PC, there should be a join button as well, separate from the super chat thing below the stream. But as I said, we are going to wrap this up. There's no reason to go back to the trophy lodge. We didn't really get anything special, but I'm honestly pretty happy with how this went, other than the fact that we didn't kill a lot of red fox. But like I said, I'll figure some of that stuff out in the near future. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the support, as always. And I will hopefully see you in tomorrow's video. It's the second to last real life hunt in archery, so hope to see you there. Bye!